This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Star Wars Knights of Republic 2, the Sith Lords. In the last episode, we prepared Khoonda for the advancement of the mercenaries, and we succeeded with flying colors as we had so many allies that I and my suckiness were not a hindrance to the group at all. And luckily, the Vrook came in and helped us out, so he took them all out, so there you go. The fight is obviously different if you do the mercenaries or more the dark side route. It's definitely one of those things to play through the game again, and weirdly enough, you can still be light side and do the mercenary group, and you just get dark side points. But it's kind of weird how this game works. It's all about a combination of the light side, dark side mechanic as well as story based stuff as well. But yeah, it gives you a reason to play through the game again and be dark side and do all the bad options, or dark side options. But either way, Vrook's telling us all that he knows and a step to finding all the rest of the Jedi Masters. So let's see, weapon of the Jedi, where are you hiding? Let's see. I think last time we asked where all the Jedi and what happened to the Jedi. So let me ask why he's in hiding. Why are you in hiding?
We were not in hiding, despite what you believe. This threat is striking through the Force. There's a reason that we cannot detect it. It is somehow masking its presence from us.
He mentioned something like that before, but I don't think it was part of the conversation. So how is that possible?
I do not know. There are techniques in the Force that hide one's presence and thoughts from other Force users. But I do not believe that such techniques alone would be capable of hiding the enemies we face. It does not seem possible.
Yeah, they just cast the invisibility spell and got a coup de grace on you because of how long it lasts. Oh, we're not talking about D&D terms, even though this is based off the D20 system. So why are you here?
Jedi sanctuaries, places of learning, conclaves, many of them secret, have been attacked. That requires that our enemy knew of our whereabouts, or had access to records and holocrons from the Enclave here on Dantooine.
I still want to know why my companions aren't with me during all this. You'd think Kreia or Atten or BioWare, even the Disciple, would have something to say about all this, but oh well. Holocrons.
There was much Jedi teaching buried here before the planet was attacked. In the hands of our enemies, such knowledge could be used to track and kill Jedi, find other enclaves, gathering places. And so much has been plundered from here that now many secrets of the Jedi have been spread throughout the galaxy. So I did what I could, attempting to let myself be captured. I hoped that it would lead me to the Sith and the stolen artifacts.
So you wanted to be captured? Okay. Well, I don't think it did. Did you find any presence of the Sith on Dantooine?
The Sith attacked this place once, and only they would seek the death of the Jedi with such obsession, and be able to be as successful as they have. But the destruction of Dantooine, it is difficult to sense the presence of any Force users here. If any Sith are here, I cannot detect them.
Well, that's because you suck, old man. I mean, but that's not the only reason you came to Dantooine. Awareness skill.
Yes, perhaps I wish to see this place one more time. It has changed much, as I knew it had. But I had to see it for myself. You have more questions for me?
I guess even Jedi can be nostalgic at times. Why'd you cut me off from the Force? And why'd you cast me out of the Order? Do you know anything about Force spawns and how to end them? Sith have revealed themselves. I need to know why you cast me out of the Order.
Because you defied the Council and followed Revan to war. And from that war came another. Do you know how many worlds were destroyed in those wars? Dantooine, Telos, Sirocco? Do you see now why we counseled caution instead of action? You are the only one to come back and face judgment. But that was because you had lost your connection to the Force. Another casualty war. No doubt you still blame us for your exile. I had hoped your isolation would give you time to reflect on what had happened, what you had done. But I see it as not. You have more questions for me?
Yeah, just way to throw it out there. Just because we didn't believe in other wars occurred. Except, drama and all that. Like, heck, in any universe. I think I talked about this before. Like, at least in the Star Wars universe, in the legends, I guess is what they call all the books now. That's not considered part of the Disney version of movies. That there was like a war or conflict like every other month in the Star Wars universe. So it's like there was no time for rest or relaxation after beating the Emperor. So it's like it happened anyway. Conflict always happens because it's more interesting to write it like that. But maybe he has a point in a non fictionalized world point. But why'd you cut me off from the Force?
We did nothing to you. Accuse us if you will, but it will not change the truth. Cutting one off from the Force. Such punishments are reserved for only a few. Although it was within our power, we did not inflict such a loss upon you. Your loss was a casualty of war, no more.
Is that even possible? Apparently it is in this game. And the only time they ever cut someone off from the Force, well, I guess they didn't technically come off from the Force, but they, like, sealed his memory was Revan. So, then what happened to me?
Perhaps that is a question you should ask yourself. It is not something I could help you with, even if I wanted to.
So something sealed my Force abilities or scourged it from my body or something like that. I have reestablished my connection to the Force.
Perhaps it is Dantooine, but I do not feel such from you. I feel nothing but what I felt in the Council Judgment Chamber on Coruscant so long ago. Still, you and your connections were often a subject of debate in the Council. It is possible that returning to known space, journeying with others, has caused the Force to stir within you again. Do you have more questions for me?
The Force is a strange thing indeed. Neither male nor female. It is a unknown thing that courses through the universe and is very weird. It doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, it's because of writers. Sometimes writers just don't know how to write the Force, not that they've done it terribly. It's just I think some people just have a different sense of what it means other than the others. But let's see. Do you know Force bonds? I guess that's it. Do you know anything of Force bonds? How to end them?
Force bonds? Yes. It is the bond that grows between master and student. Are you saying you have bonded with another?
Oh, they're not war bonds or anything like that where you buy stuff for the cause? No, it's Force bonds. That sounds like it should be a cake. Or not cake, like a type of, like, Twinkie. Like, try some Force bonds. They'll be great for you. Yes, and the connection is lethal.
Such bonds normally grant strength to both, but not to such a degree. Are you certain? Perhaps it is merely what you believe. Still, your ability to form such connections, to influence others, was always a subject of discussion, even when you were a student here. Perhaps it is a punishment of a sort. But a bond that ties two lives together, such bonds do not seem natural to me. And with your loss of connection to the Force, it seems such a connection would be impossible.
I don't know why the whole idea of something not seeming natural to him in a world with space wizards is weird to say. Just for anything. We already asked about that.
Still, it is
because
possible.
that was
Do you
just.
have more questions for me?
Alright, let's ask him about the Sith coming, revealing themselves. The Sith are revealing themselves.
Have they? I've seen no evidence of them upon Dantooine. Only murderers and raiders.
Well, they taught them the mercenaries and told them to take you out. So they exist. They've already attacked me.
Why would they attack you? There are no Jedi. You cannot feel the Force.
They just want some of my TNA. Dude, I don't know what they're after me. Because I used to have Force powers. Maybe I made fun of their mom once. I don't know. I do not know. They believe me to be a Jedi.
For some reason, I believe you. Still, I am curious as to how they would know to find you. Your trial was not public knowledge. Regardless, these Sith have struck, and you survived. This is more knowledge than I had before. And that means the Jedi may gather. If you can find others, or find some trace of the Sith threat, then we shall gather here on Dantooine. And from there we may decide what can be done. You have more questions for me?
So I gotta find the others. Well, thanks Vrook for all your helpfulness, I guess.
I suppose there's something I should show you. It will keep you alive long enough to prove useful. I'm only going to demonstrate this once. This is the Sheen form, a defensive stance that's good when you're outnumbered, which is most of the time. This form will increase your ability to deflect blaster fire, and increases the odds of dealing critical strikes against your attackers.
Yeah, that's one of the interesting things about... Oops, sorry. Oh, wait,
I don't know how you learned that so quickly. Still, your form is sloppy. Keep practicing to tighten it up and you'll be fine.
Yeah, that was one of the interesting things about this game was the adding of, why do you attack randomly Subaru? He didn't do anything to you! But the idea of adding forms to the game to kind of customize combat, I think that was a pretty neat idea. Oh, and he just disappears. He just disappeared into the ether! Where'd he go? But yeah, I don't know. Oh, and I got Light Mastery now, so I get +3 con. Yeah, there's actually, the game actually gives you something for, mastering light or dark. I forgot what you get for dark side. I think it's like, I think it's strength. I think if you master dark side, you get strength, if I remember correctly. So if you're going for a true melee build, then there you go. Who did die over here? Are there any bodies? But yeah, why weren't my someone died here. Oh, that's that one dude. Oh, why? Wait, why does he have a dark Jedi robe? He wasn't a Jedi, although he was talking to them and all that other stuff. So, all right. Well, anyway, let's talk to the remains of the government and see if they've got anything else to give us before we head out of here. Actually, for some reason, I thought this planet was where I got my advanced class, but I guess that's not the case, or at least I don't think it is. Anyway, let me see. No, it's Sentinel. So, Alright, maybe it's a different planet. I could have swore I got you get your advanced class here. Oh well, whatever. At least we got a new form, so we got the Sheehan form that allows us to deflect blaster bolts as well as increase critical hits. So that's awesome. Oh.
Thanks for your help with the mercenaries. I hope someday I'll be able to return the favor.
Like I said, well, he's got... Really? Can I not give anyone the stuff for the deeds? Is that... I guess that quest line's done, or maybe I can give it to the settlers.
Zeron was right about the mercenaries all along. I guess my ego clouded my judgment.
I think there was supposed to be something more with that quest line. The whole Zuma maybe, or him maybe being a bit more paranoid than we thought. But then as soon as you get to a certain point, it's completely dropped. So I don't know if that was originally something that was going to be more detailed or not. So I guess there's really not. Let me check my quest lines really quick just to make sure I'm not... I guess maybe talking to them kind of set it into the... Let's see, Lost Jedi. We found the corpses. I guess I can't give it to Zeron anymore, so I might as well... Oh, right, I should go ahead and level up Disciple here. Really quick. Let's do treat injury. And what feats we want to see? We've already got 2 weapon fighting, max armor, flurry, conditioning would be good. Max says melee, toughness. Can give him. Why does he have close combat? I don't know. It's just given to him, by the way. Let's see, dual strength, probably vitality points at some point. Let's see, don't need precise shot. I guess it's either conditioning or dueling. As far as I know, I don't think they oh, what's the word? I don't think they took out that the glitch where dueling is stacking with can you talk to him about anything? Did I try talking to him? Nope, he can't talk. Because all of a sudden he got attacked by like Vrook for some reason. Oh, I guess before we leave, might as well give the settler person those deeds, huh? I guess I went too far in the main planet quest line to give them to Zeron for the reward for that. So, oh well, that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I don't think it changes a whole lot, other than I think you get light side points for giving them to him, and a smaller reward because you didn't mess with the deeds and all that other stuff. At least I don't think so anyway, so... Yeah, might as well get the reward for it at some point, because there's no reason to come back here, so... Because everything's been done. We saved Master Vrook, and we gotta save the rest of the Jedi. Well, if we didn't get our advanced class here, that means we won't... can we talk to anyone else still?
That was some intense
Yeah,
fighting.
Okay, now they've turned... Basically, all the people that you could talk to normally have now turned into generic NPCs. I think it's because they could possibly have died. So... during the fight, like if you just you hired all these people and then just let them get killed by the mercenaries, and then they would have died. So that's the way of the game going. Hey, you can still talk to them, but we're not gonna add the little scene where you go into it to talk to them. That happens in a lot of games where characters can die and they continue a story, like in Telltale games are like that when they kill off a character and then you talk to them, they don't get as many lines before because they could have either survived or died at a point, so they're slowly importance is slowly deterred because that's more programming and writing to keep that the fact that they survived around, which is kind of sad really that a lot of games and writers do stuff like that because they don't want to put the effort to making this whole storyline for characters surviving, because you know as well as I do that a single person can make a big effect on others, you know, depending on the person. And I realize it's a small NPC, and I'm not expecting them to create whole works of art based around a character surviving, but I don't know. I feel like put a bit more effort. But all right, well, since we can't give him to Zeron,
You were responsible for driving the mercenaries off this rock. That's good. Dantooine was getting too crowded for my taste.
Well, now there's
Still got some Jedi junk left to sell. You buying?
Well, now there's only 2 groups to deal with. Wait, I can't give her the
You're not
thing?
going to listen to anybody. Maybe you can help me out. The only place that has anything is the sub-level. And they're now dead fools. I'd like to do the decent thing and get their bodies.
Yeah, I already did that.
If you find a couple human corpses down there...
Yeah, we asked him about that before. Unless that's new dialogue, but I don't think it is. So that seems unusually generous of you.
Us salvagers that are still here have to stick together.
Yeah,
I've been here the longest.
I don't think it's gonna let me give her the reward.
I heard you were responsible. I still
Well,
got some
that's annoying.
Certainly.
Huh. Okay, well I have a quest line I can't finish for some reason. That stinks. Huh.
Back again, huh? But it's nice to see.
Well, we already... Okay, nothing else is new from these guys, so... Alright. I might... Do I really need to reload from the fight just to... I don't think it's that important to me. I think, like I said, she gives you 1,000 credits for that. But, yeah, that's kind of annoying that finishing that... I can't even give it to her. Well, like I said, this game is... I've said before in previous episodes, this game is not 100% perfect. It's Obsidian, so Obsidian is known for making pretty solid games, but a lot of their games are buggy too. You know what I mean? Like for the most part, their stories are really good. I mean, obviously it depends on the writers they have at the time. Are usually pretty good stories, but some of their gameplay features or the completeness of the game might be quite a bit buggy and something like that. So if you played it, anyone who's aware of played Obsidian games before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They're not as bad as Bethesda when it comes to buggy games, for sure. But yeah, a lot of Obsidian games do start off with glitches. I mean, heck, have you ever played New Vegas, which is ridiculously better? I think ridiculously better than Fallout 3, personally. But it was pretty glitchy when it came out. It was almost unplayable for certain, depending on which what system or whatever you got it for. Although I don't know if that's completely Obsidian's fault, because they were using Bethesda's engine for that, and that engine is not completely non-bugged either. So, all right, well, everyone's good. I don't think I can't complete that one mission. That's kind of annoying. So, time to go on the Ebon Hawk and go on to the next planet, I guess. Guess we got to decide where to go to next now. I'm thinking Lincoln. No, I'm thinking Nar Shaddaa. I think is the next place to go. I don't think there's any... I'm trying to remember which planets... Because certain places will get you... Well, I don't know if I want to say anything for spoiler perfect. But let's just say we have more companions coming along the lines. And certain planets will unlock certain companions quicker. Like this planet, we got the Disciple. Although, if we were playing male Exile, we would have gotten the Handmaiden by the time we went to the next planet, because, I mean, you should... It's always nice, interesting to see playing a different sex, just to see, like, how people talk to you and whatever. It's like... But, it's quiet. Too quiet. Holy Sith on a cracker. Where'd you come from, lady? Hey, haven't I seen you before? Prepare to defend yourself, assassin. What have you done to the crew? Oh, yeah, no one's in here. Are they? I don't know who you are, but you won't be alive much longer. Who are you? Uh-oh, she's got a lightsaber. Watch out. Oh, God. I'm going to die. Because I'm not leveled up for Visas, huh? Alright, let's see. We got early shields. Alright, well, let's see if we can fight her off with my low level. Yeesh. Maybe I should just gain the levels. It's going to be a long... I guess now that I realize that maybe the advanced class is a lot farther off than I expected, maybe I should go ahead and level up my character to at least level 9, so at least I'm somewhat decent in a fight. But okay, let's do that. And then, yeah, I'm kind of afraid I might be wrecked here. Alright. And then, do we have anything else? Oh yeah, I guess the game's trying to, whoops. Nope, come on. And then that. And then we'll, why is that? Well, I'll cut it out, but, no. Yeah, I may have to, okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it out, but a lot of the game's making the noises and stuff like that it does, like the... It's really annoying. See, grenades would hurt me too, wouldn't they? Or actually, I think it hurts companions, but I don't think it hurts me specifically, but we can try. Oh, I died. Alright, let's try that, let's see. I did save it before, so this is bad. Alright, let's try it one more time. If not, I might have to level up my dude to survive this encounter. Yeah, this is required, by the way, to fight Visas. Basically, you fight Visas after you finish the planet's story arc, whichever one you go to first. It doesn't matter if it's Dantooine or whatever. You always encounter her after you do one of the planet's storylines. So, if I die again, I might have to go ahead and level up, because... I mean, leveling up does affect my stats slightly, but I wouldn't call it a huge jump. It just gives me more skills and abilities to use. But yeah, she was wrecking me pretty quickly, even with my shield. And unfortunately, I don't think I can like, what's it? Yeah, I can't speed up the cutscene. So, oh well. Oh, okay. I don't know. That did a weird cut there. I don't think it was supposed to show her face there. I think that was a weird glitch. Now I can talk about the scene there. I might have to see if I can, let's ask what if she done. Oh, yeah, she doesn't talk either way. I forgot. Alright, we have to protect ourselves. Let's see. She's got a lightsaber. Let me see if I can, let me go at my stats really quick. Let's see. I think I've got the best robe. Although I can't really use a lot of powers anyway, so I might just go ahead and put on an actual suit of armor, so maybe she won't hit me as often. So I might do that. Let's equip that. And then what? That just gives me a con. What is my constitution at right now? 18. Okay. I don't really want to remove that. I think would one of the melee ones work? Let's see. Bludgeoning, slashing, piercing. Technically, what they're doing, isn't that energy? Or would that not count on a lightsaber? I don't know what a lightsaber is considered weapon-wise. I guess it'd still be considered melee because of it being a weapon, like not a blaster, right? See, we don't want that on. Does that give me... Not really. I guess I could put on my targeting visor, I guess. Let's see, that gives me immunity to critical hits. I might leave that on just because. Okay. And then... no, that won't. Don't need that. That one's fine. I think this is my best weapon, actually, currently. Because I haven't gotten the chance to, get my lightsaber or anything like that. Yeah, well, I'll try it one more time. If I can't do it, I'll level myself up and okay, let's get that started. I don't really have a lightsaber form anyway. And then... see if we can do what a regular attacking will do. Oh! She's not, yeah, the melee shield does not count, by the way. It looks like it doesn't. It looks like she just straight... Okay, so I did the hyper... was it strength one? Well, I'm dead again. Alright, apparently I'm going to need to buff myself up, so give me just a second. I'm going to see if I can give myself a couple levels and survive Visas' attack. Alright, give me just a second.
My lightsaber. Destroyed it. I yield, Master. It is as I heard through the Force. My life for yours.
I don't know if I'm going to show that whole fight, but basically I had to cheap it out a lot. I gave myself a whole bunch of stems, and then I ran around the game until some of my companions who aren't supposed to be there activated. Like BioWare's remote started shooting at her, and so I was able to do quite a bit of damage by attacking her from behind. It was pretty funny. I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if I'll show the whole fight, but it was pretty pathetic. And that was me without gaining levels to try and fight her. Yeah, it kind of sucks if you're not. I think it's based off how much experience you have of how powerful she is. Because of my level, technically I'm level 13 or something like that. So it's based around a level 13 encounter, I think. But either way, we were somehow able to destroy her lightsaber without one of our own. But hey, Horizon attacked me again. Well, she tried to kill us though, and technically in an alternate reality she killed us 3 times. So. Let's see, what do you have to offer more than your life? You pledge yourself to me. I am in need of servants, not corpses. Oh yeah, she did save my life for you, so, She attacks me and then just goes, oh, join me. I'm like, I will not kill you.
You must. The alternative is only another death. And I would rather die by your hands.
What are you so afraid of, anyway? Look your wounds. Stan, let me get you to the med bay. Yeah, I don't really care what you want since you tried to jam a lightsaber into my skull. I love the writing sometimes. You may still doubt my hand if you don't answer my questions. We'll see if you can survive my interrogation. Look, you're wounded. Stan, let me get you to the med bay.
I have nothing to offer you. Your strength is superior. It is as I felt.
Yeah, for being a Sith assassin, she's got quite a sexy voice.
Now I've seen everything. This woman, she's a Miraluka. I didn't think any were left in this part of the galaxy.
Oh, one of those blind I don't think the game specifically says they're blind at this point. I think that might have been adapted later on. But yeah, she's a Miraluka. Huh. Oh, here we go. What kind is her kind rare? Is she going to be alright? Will she recover if used for her? What is a Miraluka?
Yeah, they're a pretty secretive race. I heard that some of their kind become Jedi, but a Sith? That's a new one. I'm not sure how you'd go about killing one. It'd be tricky.
What, like stabbing her in the neck, like right now? Killing one?
Just mentioning it, she looks like she's suffered enough wounds already, even after the beating you gave her.
Wait, so so should she beat herself, or did someone beat her already? Is her kind rare?
I heard they had a colony on the Mid-Rim, almost halfway between Onderon and Dantooine. Then, it wasn't there anymore. The whole planet was wiped out. Nothing left alive. No one knows why.
I think we heard a story about this from, Vrook already. Something similar. Is she gonna be alright?
Well, some of her wounds are pretty bad. Looks like she was already carrying her share of scars, though. I think she'll recover, yeah.
By the way, I think chicks with scars are hot. No, not that it matters what I think. I'm just saying that if you've got a scar, I think that's, pretty awesome. Don't give yourself scars, obviously, if her condition, let me know. I don't want to hurt her. Let me know when she awakens. I have questions for her. I don't want her to live on, let's see. If her condition changes, let me know. I don't want to hurt her.
You spared her.
Oh, okay, disciple. I didn't expect you to be here. I don't believe in killing prisoners or the wounded. By the way, if you're male exile, then the handmaiden questioned you about this too, by the way. Whoa, that was a weird way to just get about walking around. I don't believe in killing prisoners or the wounded. I trust her more than I trust you. Ooh, ouch. She's useful. I did not mean to kill her yet. I don't believe in killing prisoners or the wounded.
I did not believe you would. I am more concerned about what she will do when she recovers. Just be careful. Not everyone can be saved.
You have scavenged a part from Vauldemare's lightsaber. Ah, yes. Oh, by the way, if you disciple just goes with what you say, he's like, oh, okay, yeah, just be careful. But if you have handmaiden, she's really anti-Visas. She's like, no, she's dangerous. You should. I don't know if she goes straight up kill her, but you should be really careful. And from what I understand, I mean, obviously you could play male exile and get the gist of it, but from what I understand, Last Handmaiden is jealous of Visas because she gets a lot of your attention as male exile. So they kind of try to do this whole love triangle thing with the two characters. At least they try to. I don't know. I don't think it was implemented that well, but either way, it looks like with one planet done and Vrook saved, we gotta get the rest of the Jedi Masters and a Sith assassin try to kill us. But in our ever mercy, we've left Visas alive to tell us more whenever she wakes up. But for now, we'll continue on. So find out what happens next time in the next episode of Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic 2: The Sith Lords. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. And may the Force be with you.